guys, Georgisaur here, back with another one. You know what time it is. Today we got some Shrouded Fable. What kind of Shrouded Fable? We got our bundles, booster bundles of Shrouded Fable, and we also got Kingambit illustration collections. We got 4 bundles and 3 Kingambits, meaning 36. Why 36? Because you guys already know my low tick is there. So we got it against a booster box of Surging Sparks. That's what we're going to be putting up against each other, Shrouded versus Surging. So make sure to stick around and see what we get. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with Shrouded Fable. What I did is basically just got the 6 from the bundle, and then we had extra with the 4 Kingambit ones. So grab 3, and the last one got into the final of the 6. So it's going to be rounds of 9 Shrouded versus 9 Surging. And we're gonna obviously start with Shrouded Fable. Seen a bunch of these, nothing new here. We're looking for the big shots, Persian, the gold earthen vessel. But we're just gonna go ahead and start with the back 3. Again, starting off with a Cresselia. That's very good. A nice illustration rare to start with. Very beautiful card. And price-wise, not too bad itself. So very nice cards to start off here with Shrouded Fable. And then we're just gonna keep going from there. So again, like I was gonna say, special set here with Shrouded Fable, because 99 card set, and special because it only didn't have any booster boxes or stuff like that. So you could only get bundles, tins, and the boxes like Kingambit, Kingdra, Greninja, etc. And since that's going to happen, means basically hit-wise, nothing set in stone. There's going to be a variety. Things are going to be moving around and changing. So getting something like Cresselia at the start, very good. That means either that was from the box of Kingambit or that was from one of the bundles, depending on if I just put the Kingambit ones on top, most likely. So those were from the Kingambit box. Got our Laser, the Decidueye, and Dusknoir. Again, these are just going to go straight to the back because I don't really care about these A-specs. Probably the tree would be the only good one to come out if that was here or not, but that's fine. Again, just going to see how it goes in each round of 9. Right now, Cresselia took the throne. It's going to probably stay there for a while unless we get something else pretty big from our Shrouded. A regular EX, and it's Petron, so even more reason not to really care about it, because the only EX we want of these 4 guys is Pheasantipity, but he's the one that comes out the least. Obviously Pecharunt, Munkidori, and Okidogi come out way more than Pheasantipity does. Okay, there's our 3. Sylveon, Weavile, and Ursaluna. And now already our last 3 here. So then move to our Surging Sparks. Because Surging Sparks, again, we did a previous video with Surging. Oh, Duskull, very good. Again, one of the illustration rares that are always great to see and come out. So just because the same round doesn't mean I'm not going to take down our Cresselia and put our Duskull there right in the throne, so we can be watching you guys as we open up. But now, very good start for Shrouded Fable. Again, special set. A lot of people maybe don't like the collection because it's not really a collector's set, more of a gamer's set. The people that play, there are a lot of good cards here to play with. But now we're on our last pack here. Let's see how it turns out. Hopefully, something good. The last 3. We got Drowsy, Horsey, and a Reverum. I'm not complaining. It's the last pack of the round of 9. We basically got 5 hits, 2 illustrations, 2 EXs, and an A-spec. The Night Stretcher that comes out in Shrouded Fable, this bad boy, you can get it in Surging Sparks, but the gold version. So the Night Stretcher comes out in Shrouded Fable, but if you're looking for the gold one, you need Surging Sparks. So if we get those, it's gonna be a nice little interesting thing to happen there. Now we get the Night Stretcher in Shrouded Fable, and then we possibly could get it in Surging Sparks. the gold one at least, which is one of the good ones to pull here in the set. Gold Pikachu and the gold Night Stretcher. Night Stretcher is always obviously used very much in the game for people that play, so it's always a card that gets taken pretty quickly because a lot of people didn't open Shrouded Fable, so people look for Night Stretcher. There's our code, and there's our 3. Azelf, Castform, and Zarude. Again, these guys, booster boxes, could have everything at the back and not even be anything in the front. Depends on the kind of mix we have in the box. You could also just not get anything at the start and have everything at the end. It always depends on what kind of stuff we're pulling. But Palo San, just gonna go ahead, not take a throne at the moment. We need to get something good to come out here in order for these throne cards to go. There's our code. And here's our 3. Amulet of Hope. Vibrava, very good. So our first throne card here, our Vibrava, will be taking throne. Not the biggest or coolest, but I still like it. Nice little Trapinch Flygon Vibrava evolution set. Very good. So far, they're kind of neck and neck. Need another EX and another illustration for them to be neck and neck, because this one does have a specs in both of them. Drosna, our full art here, basically could take our illustration spot, but no, she's just gonna go there in the back. Our old lady, I think she's an old lady, she at least looks like one, but because I think they do put wrinkles. There are a lot of old ladies in Pokemon, and they take usually gym positions. I don't know if she's Elite Four or gym, but there she is. I'm pretty sure she's a dragon type too. So there's our 3. Our last 2 of Surging here. We can go back to Shrouded. There's our code. And we're still going after some big stuff. Anything nice to come out here with the alts or the golds would be perfect. But if there's different types of illustrations showing up, we always like those too. There's our code and our 3. Spiel, Duraludon, and Configurious to finish off Surging. Keep going with Shrouded and our code. Got our 3 cards with Stuffle, Decidueye, and there's our Monkey Dory EX. Again, would prefer a million times Pheasantipity. Pheasantipity is the one to get, and since he is the one to get, he's the one that comes out the least for some freaking reason. That's what happens in Pokemon. You get millions of Petrarunts, Okidogis, and Monkey Dories, but then the EX, the Pheasantipity that everyone wants, never comes out. Our Binding Mochi, Joltik, and Ursaluna. And we're just gonna keep going like this. Because again, like I was saying earlier, these 3 that are at the top are the 3 from the Kingambit boxes. And the other 6, there we go, Kingdra, are from a bundle. So she's just gonna go in the back. We can't cover Cresselia with that. And then that means one of the rounds, or the last round I think, or one of the rounds, is gonna have the leftover from the Kingambit box. So maybe there will be something good in there. But again, these are bundles and Kingambit boxes mixed together. Left them straight in their order, so the first 3 are the Kingambits, and the other 6 are bundles specifically. There's our code. Got Cassiopeia and another Reverum. There's another one that just comes out over and over again. Our little shiny Reverum. Put him in the back and keep it going. Doesn't really inspire more words than that. He comes out a lot and we don't want to see him that much. Prefer Pheasantipity all the way. Again, if any of the X's are coming out here in Shrouded Fable, Pheasantipity is the one. There's our next pack. 3 left. Then we go back to Surging. And there's our 3. Got Houndoom, Kyurem, Tapu Bulu. These guys just keep going with the Tapu Bulu and all those Tapu cards. All from Sun and Moon. Our Hypno. There's our alt Monkey Dory. We got an alt in our second to last, but hey, it's not Pheasantipity. Again, whenever you see these cards, it's not Pheasantipity, but still an alt nonetheless. Our Monkey Dory alt. And then our last pack here from these 9 of Shrouded. See what else we got here. Our 3. We got our Houndour, Haxorus, and Cresselia. But hey, still an alt. Now moving to Surging Sparks. Now Surging Sparks, we got our code here. Now we gotta go up against an alt. Again, if we don't, it's fine. It's not like we're doing an actual rounds video here. But still, other than that, just trying to see what comes out here. Got our Zangoose. Milotic. Milotic's still good, either in our EX, but it's not the Milotic, obviously. So just going in the back right there. We pulled Milotic. It's gonna be great. We always put those cards in the back to call them, make them show up. But it's always maybe something else comes out, which is good. As long as something comes out, we are happy. Hey! Very good. Pikachu. Full art Pikachu. It's not the gold, but hey, it's a freaking Pikachu, and even the full art is dope. Very cute. It's gonna go right there in its spot. So that's our second full art, meaning maybe we won't get anything super good from this left, and we still have an entire half of the booster box. But we did that already as well, and we ended up pulling a gold and the secret. So hope's the last thing to go here. We'll see how it turns by the end in our last packs. And if we pull the Pikachu full art and still get other stuff, that's freaking great, because again, that Pikachu full art is a good full art to be pulling. Pikachus are always used as well. That's the price of that Pikachu at the moment too. So always good to get those Pikachus. Just the regular EX Pikachus too. Those are good to get. There's our 3. Got your Mask, Corona, and Tapu Koko. And then next 3 packs here. Got our code and our 3 with Kecleon, Klefki, and Hydrogen, or Hydreigon, or whatever you want to call it. I just say Hydrogen. A lot easier to just say that. Next 2, last 2. Then we got the other half of Surging. Obviously some more Shrouded before that. And if we keep going in these rounds, let's keep it amping up. Get something else. At least a freaking Pheasantipity too. But again, he's the last one that shows up. And our last one here for Surging, before we move on to next round, number 3, we got Meryl, Glamora, and Terrapagos. Going on with Shrouded, round number 3 for Shrouded. See how it turns out. We got another alt here, which is 100% likely because we did have a bunch of different boxes here. So it's not 0, the possibilities. Obviously, it's basically just the chances of getting an alt. That would be the percentage that we're looking for, but we could get them nonetheless. So we're just going to keep hoping for that. Got our 3. If we get a freaking Pheasantipity, I'll be happy. Just getting one of those will be good. There's our code. And our 3. Got our Stuffle, Absol, Kingdra EX. Not a Pheasantipity again. I'm just going to keep saying that whenever we get an EX and it's not Pheasantipity. Ah, the EX is not Pheasantipity. There's our code. And our 3. Got 5 more to go. Gold! Power Glass. Damn, bro. Like, we're keep going up with Shrouded Fables, guys. Started with our illustrations, then an alt. Now a gold Power Glass. Obviously, Earthen Vessel way above that, but Power Glass still a gold nonetheless. Rarities are what matter here. And damn, we already got the highest rarity possible we could. We went in increments. We started with illustrations, then we went to alts, and now we got our secret rare. Got our Okidogi, not the Fezandipity. Yeah, Power Glass ain't bad. 20 bucks right now. So maybe by the time of editing, when I do this editing, it'll change. But at the point right now, 20 bucks. So not bad. Obviously, Earthen Vessel is above that. Probably at double the price. Yeah, a little bit above double. 46. So it is double basically. But still, a gold rarity. The secret rare is dope to pull. Here's our cards. And our code. Let's see how it turns out here. Still got 2 more to go. And again, just because we pulled the gold doesn't mean we can't pull another gold now, because here, these were their own boxes. Meaning, in the next round, we could pull a gold as well. Or if we pulled 1 freaking Fezandipity, I'll be happy with that. So, it's always a Fezandipity chase when we got Shrouded Fable. And our last pack here for round number 3. We got our last code and then 1 more round to finish us off. There's our 3. Drowsy, Rowlet, and Cresselia. Very good. Surging Sparks. Then 1 more round of each to finish off, guys. Again, now that we have this over here, our alt and our gold, we just need to bring it over to this side. Oh, black, a full art, 3 full arts. 3 full arts, guys. So I think we're pretty done for with the alt and the secret. But it is a nice card. Yep. Pretty card nonetheless. But hey, we basically lost our opportunities, I think, with alts and secret rares. Who knows? Maybe. Well, probably not, because that's 3 full arts. If it barely happens with 2, now with 3, I highly doubt it. But now let's see how it turns out with the rest of this for Surging. I honestly just want to see the other illustrations that we're going to get, because I'm not expecting an alt or a gold. Kind of sad that those 2 came out here and not over there on Surging, but it's still good nonetheless. We pulled them either way. And now we got to wait and see what the illustrations are going to be, because now we want, obviously, the Latios to come out, the Mesprit, any of those big illustrations here. Got our Vibrava and Slacking. Slacking's pretty useful. So, goes there in the back. And our next ones to go. Got our code. 1 and 3. Cerulege. Cerulege is the other big boy to get here for illustrations. So, any of those 3. Well, obviously not any. If we can get the Latios would be the best one to get. But Cerulege is a good second. Mesprit would be third. Because now all we're waiting for are those. Oh, Pressure Trolley, a pretty good A-Spec. This one is the A-Spec to be chosen. Skarmory is also a nice one to get. So, at least that A-Spec came out. But now we're really basically just waiting for those illustration rares. Kind of wanting to see what we're going to get in Shrouded Fable now. Hopefully the Fezandipity stayed to the end. Went all the way up in increments. And then Fezandipity comes out. Because basically that's one of the biggest reasons to open Shrouded Fable. To get Fezandipity cards. And it's pretty uncommon to get them. Because even though it's a very useful card, not very common to come. Got our Stadium and our Iron Crown. And then our last pack here for Surging, which this round kind of was a letdown. Got Delmise, Bronzong, and pretty much a letdown. Just a full art and an ace and an EX. So now we're off with the final round. Fezandipity chase now at the end here. We want a Fezandipity because we're basically going on in increments. Started with illustrations, then a alt, and then a secret rare. Now we just need Fezandipity to come out. We'll see if anything changed there. We'll go rearrange the packs to have the art styles that we want. Obviously, Fezandipity's at the back. monkeys in the front. But let's see. Hopefully we get anything here, because if not, basically this is the last round was the least nice one, because again, increments. We started pretty good with the Cresselia and the Dust Skull. Then we went to the Monkey Dory ult. Then we went to our Power Glass. Now we just need this last round to be a nice one. Hey! What happened? It came out in the Monkey Dory, but we got our Pheasantipede, finally. We're acting like it's the biggest thing, but hey guys, it's crazy how much these do not come out. We're even gonna cover Monkey Dory because, again, Pheasantipede more expensive than Monkey Dory. Very good. So we got a Pheasantipede. Let's keep it going. Let's see if we can get one more, which is impossible again, but it's highly unlikely. Poke Vital. These guys just go through and put them in the back. Nothing that changed here, but we did finish basically in increments because this guy is almost the same as Power Glass as well. So increments. They went up as we went around. So got our Persian, Haxorus, and Copperjaw. That's the only thing that could probably make this even better. We get a Persian, because Persian again is just an illustration, but he is the biggest illustration to get. So it's a nice one to pull if you get it. Got R3, Power Glass, Golbat, and Tapu Bulu. With our last 3 packs, one of these is Pecharunt pack, and the other 2 are Pheasantipede packs. So we'll see if that Pheasantipede pack has anything in it. Got our Drowsy. Hey, another Pheasantipede! Heck yeah! 2 Pheasantipedes. Crazy. That's great. That's awesome. It's great. Increments, like we're saying. Now, 2 Pheasantipedes. Let's see if in these Pheasantipede packs we even get anything then. Again, Ugo move these around, so these probably would have come out later than sooner. But we'll see either way what comes with these bad boys. Last 3 are Zorua and Haxorus, and our Shrouded Fable last pack, Pheasantipede pack. Let's see if we can get any last pack magic here. Our last 3, we got Sylveon, Horsey, Reveroom, and hey, another Reveroom to finish us off. It's not Pheasantipede again. Would have been a great triple Pheasantipede, but hey, we still got 2 Pheasantipedes there. Okay guys, now we're gonna finish with Surging. Let's see if these Surging last packs give us something. Because again, 3 full arts. We only have 1 illustration rare, so we should be getting more illustration rares, but... Oh, and it's the illustration rare. Latios. Very good. That's fine. Lose some there, but hey, we got our Latios biggest illustration rare to get. Very good in this of the last round to get it. Usually that does happen for some reason here. The biggest stuff ends up coming at the end. Sometimes in the beginning, we have all varieties here. But now we're just going to see what other kinds of things comes. Because that's 2 illustrations. We should have 1 more. Maybe we get an alt. Maybe we get a secret. We don't know. Hopefully we do, because that's all that we're waiting for now. We got so much from Shrouded, honestly. Those 2 Pheasantipedes. Hey, Pikachu EX. That's great. Hey, like we're saying, Pikachu's great. Either form. Obviously the biggest form, the alt. But now, hey, let's get the alt Pikachu and gold Pikachu. Who knows? But I don't think so. Hope is the last thing that goes here, but still, I don't think so, guys. We got 2 good Pikachus. We got Latios. Can't really complain there. Now, either there's going to be another illustration rare, and maybe 1 or 2 more EXs, I think. But let's see how this finishes off. We got our Eternatus. We got 4 more packs, so again, it's not unlikely that in these last 4 we get something big. We could get an illustration and an EX. We could get absolutely nothing. It depends how much we've gotten so far. I think we already have 12 hits, but again, EXs are still missing here. Even though we're like, we don't want EXs unless it's the good ones, there are still EXs missing. And I think there's still an illustration missing. Maybe that full art took its spot, which is highly likely. It's possible. Just like it would take a secret spot or a special spot. But let's see. One more pack after this. We got Flittle, our Marouge, and our Gastrodoon, and our last pack. Hopefully we get something else. Just like in Shrouded, we got the Reverum. We finished with something. I won't be upset. You got Feebas, Glamora. We finished with something. Our Kilowatt roll, but again, we did lose an illustration and our secret and special illustration chances. So quick summary, we already know what we got, but Surging Sparks, we got our A-Specs, our EXs, which obviously the Pikachu there is a standout. We got our 3 full arts, which again, Pikachu there is the standout. Vibrava and Latios. Gotta give him the silver crown for this one at least, because he is the biggest illustration to get. And then with our Shrouded Fable, our A-Specs, a bunch of Reverooms, Kingdra, Munkidori, Okidogi, those guys we don't care. We got our 2 Pheasantippities, which awesome. Kingdra, Cresselia, Duskull. Munkidori is our alt, kind of whatever, but again, he is the alt of the video, and obviously, even though Power Glass, it's still a gold card, so he gets the gold crown. I'm pretty sure Latios is more expensive than him, but gold card, gold crown. But that's been the video, guys. I've been Jordasaur. Hopefully you liked it. Go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe, share the video so more people can come and join us here in the channel. We can keep growing. But that's been it. Hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night whenever you're watching. Peace out.